Hello bachcho, today we are going to explore our next chapter of maths, that is chapter number 14, pattern powerhouse. Okay, so let's understand what is pattern first. Okay, so a pattern is a repeated arrangement of numbers, shapes, colors and so on in a logical sequence or in a particular order. So we can see patterns in our surroundings in the various forms. Here we have a few examples of it. So let's understand them. A zebra has a repeated pattern of black and white stripes. A peacock has many eye-like repeated patterns. And bees build their beehives using six-sided closed shape repeated in a pattern. Right? So let's understand one by one the different types of patterns. That is repeating pattern, growing pattern and reducing patterns. Okay. So let's start with repeating patterns. Okay, so what is a repeating pattern? When pictures, numbers, directions and rotations repeat after a certain order, they are called repeating patterns. Okay, let's look into some of its examples. Let's understand what is picture pattern. Here we have a picture of a bird, that is a penguin. Then we have another picture of bird, right? So we can see the same picture is then repeated. So here we can see these two birds are repeating in an order. So if we name it as A and these two as B and B because they both are same. Okay, so we can see A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B pattern over here, right? That means these three pictures are being repeated in an order. So it is forming a picture pattern, right? Yes. Now let's look into the number pattern. So here we have a 3, then 7, again 3, then 7, 3, 7, 3, 7. Right. So what we are observing here that both the numbers 3 and 7 are repeated one after another. That means it is forming a repeated pattern of numbers. So we call it a number pattern. Okay, well done. Now let's see if you can answer these two questions here. So what will come in the place of the question mark? So let's look into the first case, that is number pattern. So here we have 2, then two zeros we have, again 2, then two zeros. That means we can say these three digits are being repeated again, right? That is 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 2. Again there should be a 0 and then we have a 0, then 2 and 0. So if we replace this question mark with a 0, we can see a repeated pattern of this, right? Yes. So here the correct answer will be 0. Well done. Now, let's look into the another example here. Okay, so it is seen there that we have a pencil, right? This is pointing towards the up direction and the other one is pointing to the down direction. Again, the third one is being pointing to the up and the next one is pointing down. That means we have a pair of these two pencils which is being repeated one after another, right? So, last one we can see it is pointing towards down. Then what should be the next one? Which pencil should replace the question mark? This one or this one? Correct. The one pointing towards the up direction will replace the question mark to continue the pattern, right? Yes. So, well done students. Now we have understood what is number pattern and what is picture pattern. Let's move further to understand letter pattern. Here we can see, here we have the letter A repeated twice, then a letter B, and then again the same is being repeated here, right? That is AAB, AAB, AAB. So it is forming a letter pattern. Okay. Now let's understand mirror pattern. So here we can see we have a letter A which is being mirrored here. Now then we have a letter B which is again being mirrored here. Now we can see the same pair of these two letters with their mirror images is being repeated again. So it is forming a mirror pattern, right? Correct. Now, let's look into the rotation pattern. So, what is a rotation pattern? Here we have a shape of a heart, right? And it is pointing towards the up direction. Now, let's see the other one. Here, the heart shape is pointing to the right. Yes. Now, in the next one, the heart shape is pointing towards the down, and in the next one it is pointing towards the left. So we can see that there is a rotation in the clockwise direction, that is up, right, down, left, again up, right, down and left. So it is forming a repeated pattern using rotation. Okay. Yes. Now, let's answer these two questions to reinforce our understanding. So, what will come in the place of the question mark here? Okay, let's see this one first. Here we have a K, then its mirror image. Again, we have L, then its mirror image. And we can see that these both the letters with their pair of mirror images are being repeated again, right? So here we can say that after L and its mirror image, which letter should come next? That should be K, right? Yes, so the correct answer is K here. Well done. Now let's see this one. Here we have an emoticon, right? Which is smiling in the facing towards us. Okay. Now in the next one, what happens? It has been shifted to the left side, right? And in the next one, it is pointing towards the upside. Now we have a question mark. Then let's see further. It is pointing the smile towards us, or we can say towards the down. Okay. Then again it is pointing towards left. Then upside and then right side. So we can say if we move this smile to the right side in the place of question mark, will it form a pattern? Can you see? Okay, so let's see it this way. Down, left, up, side, or we can say right side, right? Then we have down, left, top or upside. Then we have right side, correct? So this emoji will be coming in the place of question mark to form a continuous repeated pattern, right? Yes. So, well done students. Now we will meet in our next session. Till then, keep exploring repeated patterns and keep practicing. Have fun while you learn.